Hello, Will here with Recuperate at recuperate.com. Recuperate is Latin for recovery. Um, Recuperate is a blog that I started. I'm just getting it started. And this is my blog. This is the home page. And, well, if you go to this is really the home page, but that's really the start page. But as you can see, I have various blog posts in here already. And the purpose of this particular post that I'm doing with this video is to show you, it's kind of a WordPress tutorial to show you how to set up WordPress and how to get started with it, because um, people do various things in their recovery to take the thoughts that are in their mind and put them out there so that they can just get a look at what's, just to sort of express themselves and get a look at what's going on in their head so they can basically see themselves better, especially people with schizophrenia, because schizophrenia is like an illness of the self. Schizophrenia kind of inhibits your ability to see yourself, and that also affects how you see other people, which is probably why schizophrenic people oftentimes experience a lot of paranoia. They might hear voices of people saying things. So, I wanted to show you how to set up a blog, because a lot of times when we do our art or we do our writing, we want other people to read them. And we want people who are interested and like-minded with us to read them so that they can offer their feedback, because that helps us to understand ourselves even more and write even more things, or do even, you know, create even more art. So, um, when this is my blog, and if you can see these things up here, this is a WordPress blog. This is what I see when I log in, because I'm the administrator, and I have access to the dashboard, and this is sort of the back end of WordPress. This is, I just getting it started. This is still up here. I don't know why. I wish it wasn't. Maybe if I click this. Um, but this is the back end of it. This is how I enter in posts and monitor the site and see what's going on with it and stuff. Get some updates and get notices, notifications, and stuff like that from WordPress, the company WordPress. So how you it's really easy to install it. Like, I go to iPage. I was using another hosting company, but it wasn't working out. I'd been with them for years, and I just got sick of all the problems I was having with them lately. So I left them and I went to iPage. And when you first sign up for iPage, it'll have some kind of generic coming soon thing on your site, and all you do is this part of your hosting account is called your cPanel or your control panel, and they have these one-click installs, which make it really nice. Nowadays, the one-click installs are working out pretty good. I don't, I'm new to this, so I don't know all about it, but you can just kind of explore it, which I don't really feel like doing at the moment, because all I'm interested in is my WordPress blog. But here's a little ad. Okay, so they want to manage my setup and tuning and all that for $3 a month, but I don't need to do that. So I'll click maybe later. $3 a month isn't that much. But the way I set it up, installed the WordPress blog, is simply just by coming down to where it says website, and just clicking on WordPress and following the prompts. And then installed my site. And then you just go to your domain. I went to recuperate.com, logged in. It's really, to get to this part of it, it's Recuperate, it's your domain name, recuperate.com/wp-admin. And it brings you to this. And the first thing it wants you to do is customize your site. And I already did that, but I'm going to show you how I did it. You go to the customize your site, and I'm using the 2017 theme, which is a really good theme. I mean, it's generic, it comes with WordPress, and it's free. But I really like the theme. I really like how it looks. I really like how it works. And it works for me. It doesn't make my blog look all generic or anything like that. It's really it really suits my needs, and it really just makes things a lot easier than other themes I've tried with WordPress. It's compatible with all the new stuff, and it's even compatible with a lot of the older things. So that's the theme I'm using, and you can hear, these different elements. Like this is Recuperate. This is the name of the site, and then this is a little blurb you can put down there. So you get a site identity, site title, and tagline. Display site title and tagline. There's a site icon, which since I'm the only one administering this blog, I put my little self-portrait right here, and then up here it shows the icon. It shows my little face up there. But you can put whatever you want in there, and that's where it'll show up. And you just click add it, and then whatever. But you can also use a logo if you want to design a logo in GIMP or something like that. I mean, I'm pretty happy with this, but I may do a logo, I'm not sure. But you just click select logo, and then it comes to this page here, which is where all your pictures are stored for your site. And then you just click upload file, and what it does is you just follow this, and it uploads the file, and it brings you back to the media library with the file you uploaded right here in front. You just click on it, and then you just click select right here. You can add things in here if you want, but for the logo, I don't think it's necessary. But I'll show you about it. I'll show you how I use this area when I show you how to do a blog post. But I'm going to cancel this out because I'm not going to do a logo. Just click right here to go back. There's colors, there's light, dark, and then there's custom. And you can create colors for header text color, which is the color of the titles of the blog posts. It's header text. That's what this particular theme gives you. But I like the way it's set up already, the default, the light. Menus, menu locations. The top menu, I'm using a header menu, which I've created. So basically I went and created the header menu. It came back to this and selected the header menu. But you can create various menus and put them in various parts of the site. And I'll show you the menus in a minute. But social links, I don't have any. I could put social links in the header menu if I wanted to. Let's see what that looks like. It didn't do anything. Sometimes you got to play around with things because you might set things up and then um, nothing happens. But what I could do is create a menu with social links in it. I don't have any social links right now, like Facebook and Twitter and all that, but I might put that in later. And then you just go through these and let's see, menu location. So the header menu currently, the top menu, and this is what it is. I created categories and put them in this menu, and then there's a contact us page, homepage, which is where the blog posts are, the latest blog posts, that is, in order which they were created, with the newest being first. You could create a page for your home to be the home page. Make the page look however you want it to look. But yeah, you just go through these things and follow the prompts and just kind of fidget with it and figure it out. Widgets, sidebar, footers. Let's look at the sidebar. Search, recent posts, recent comments, archives, categories, and meta. And you can add a widget. Recent comments, RSS search, tag cloud, text. I'm not going to add any of this stuff, but yeah, that's just what you do. You just go through it. Theme options. This is the options for the 2016 theme. Front page selection placeholder. I like the way the theme is, just the way it is, and you might too. You might not want to just go through all this stuff and add things, but you can go through this and figure it out. This is a 2-column setup, but I can make it a 1-column if I wanted to. Which I don't. I like the 2 columns, so that's how you set up the customization. Just click this X to get out of it. And there's for posts, you have categories. And you want to create categories before you start making your posts, and just sort of think about what your blog's going to be about, what you're going to have on it, and create these categories. To create a category, you just put the category name and a slug, which is basically something for search engine optimization. Because your search engines like Google look at the categories, and your category can show up on a search engine search query, and you want it to be SEO friendly. So for example, food and nutrition. I'm going to click edit. And food and nutrition. The slug is food and nutrition. I don't think I need the and in there. I don't want to use those filler words for SEO. Parent, there's no parent category. Parent category is like if you have a subcategory, like a category inside of a category, you can set the parent category. Like if I wanted food and nutrition to be inside of mental health, it could do that. And then you'll have like a drop down when somebody mouses over mental health. There'll be a drop down with food and nutrition under it. I'm not going to do that though, but everything's in the top category, top tier. You can put a description here if you want. It helps with people finding your posts, and I may put descriptions in here later, because when the search engines look for your categories, the description will tell the people what the category is about, and they might click on it and look at your category and then read your blog posts. Like I said, I'm still in the works right now. I'm just mainly concerned about making blog posts right now, so I might do that later. So that's how you make categories. And also there's plugins. If you want to search for plugins, I have a couple of plugins that I really like in here. A lot of these I don't even know what they do, but basically when you install a plugin, you can you basically you go to add new, and if you want to find some more, what it does is it adds functionality to your site, and you just search plugins like recipe. Did I spell recipes? Yeah. So like WordPress Ultimate Recipe, everything a food blog needs. Beautiful SEO friendly recipes, print version, visitor. So you can, this helps you contrive recipes that people can read, and they can have printable versions of it with a little picture in it. It looks just like it looks on the food blogs. So I'm going to actually install this because it's got 4 stars with 300. You look here to see if it's any good. There's 10,000 active installs, but 300 people rated it. And it's actually 5 stars. And it was updated 2 months ago, so it's up to date. You want to kind of look at that before you install a plugin. You don't want to install like an old plugin that hasn't been updated and won't be compatible with your version of WordPress. I just clicked install. It's that simple. So it's going to download the plugin and install it. It's really easy. And then once it's installed, you want to activate it. Now, if you don't want the plugin to run anymore, maybe it's conflicting something with something, you want to do some troubleshooting, you can deactivate it later. But activating it just gets it going. So I'm going to use that plugin to make recipes. I'm just showing you how to do plugins. So now I'm going to show you how to do a post. So right now I'm going to go to all posts. You could just click add new to add a post. These are all my posts, and this one has a red for readability. This has an SEO plugin on it, and it's telling me that it's good SEO, but the readability needs improvement. This was a blog that I had created a couple days ago. Maybe it was yesterday. I don't remember. No, it was a couple days ago. For some reason, the readability isn't good. It needs improvement. I don't know why, because it won't tell me. I created subtitles. The paragraphs aren't too long. But this is what it looks like. And then so I'll start with a blog post from scratch. And you just click here to go to your website. Now I showed you how you can start a new blog post from the dashboard, but sometimes you just want to just write a post. So you just want to go to recruiter.com, and if you keep it in your cookies that you're logged in, and you'll stay logged in. And you just go to recruiter.com, or I go to recruiter.com. You go to yourdomain.com, whatever it is, and just click on right here, new post. Now notice how that says recipes. That was my recipe plugin. I can just create a new recipe. Right now I'm just going to create a new post. So this is what it looks like blank. Now, I'm going to come here. I wrote a blog post. Recovery from an overextended financial situation. So I'm going to open up my blog that I wrote. And I'm going to highlight it all, Control A, Control C. And I'm going to come back to my blog post and I'm going to put it in here. Okay. So now I'm going to create a title. And you know, the tools on here help you out with this stuff. So just don't be afraid to just put stuff down. You don't have to think too hard about it. And I'm just going to use my word processor because there's no way for me to key in this long dash, whatever it's called, which I want to put in the title for SEO purposes. I'm going to put it here. And recovery from overextension. And I'm going to call it overspending, recovery from a financial overextension. Let's see how that works. Now I'm going to go through this. I want to put a link in here. Was this the one I did? Yeah, it was. I was supposed to put a link in here. Maybe not. So, maybe I'm not going to put a link in here. You want to make a lot of blog posts if you want people to come to your blog, and you want to put links in them. Links to other websites or links to other blog posts. That helps with SEO as well. I'm going to put a YouTube video in here, but first I'm going to look at my SEO analysis. No links. The slug for the page is a bit long. Consider shortening it. No images appear. No meta description has been specified. Search engines will display a copy from the page instead. So I'll put that in. No focus keyword was set for this page. So, okay. Focus keyword overspending does not appear in the SEO. Just look at it again. Overspending, it does, it's in the title. So that's strange. Sometimes this doesn't work as well as you'd like it to, but you kind of got to make it work. SEO is okay, needs readability, needs improvement. So let's go to YouTube and put the video in. Oops, I just close that out. Let's go back. Recovery from overspending. Maybe that's a better title. And then come back to my thing here. And put this in here. Now let's go to YouTube. Let me make sure that, yeah, okay. Make sure you're logged into your YouTube channel. So go to my channel. I created a video for this particular blog post. And so I'm going to open it. And I'm going to click share. Oh, come on. Share and then embed. Click right here. Click embed. Because I'm going to embed the video into the post. So it highlights this line of code here. You don't even have to write it. You just have to Control C and copy it. Come back to your blog post. And I'm going to put it, how many paragraphs are there? I'm going to put it in the middle of the post. I'm going to put it right here. Oh wait, I can't just do it in this mode, or in the visual mode. I have to go to the text mode. So I'm going to put it, this is where you write code. This is, if you have any code, if you know HTML, that's wonderful. If you don't, I suggest you learn at least a little bit of it. Just so that you know, when you come into this text area, you'll know what all this stuff is. But I'm going to put this, I'm going to do, P, and then enter in the code there, and then come back here. And then there it is, there's my video. So let's close this out and click on the video. And you can, in the code, you can adjust the size of the video, the frame of it, like how wide it is and how tall it is. Let's see, it's not working. Okay. I need to change, in my YouTube account, I need to change this, that's a typo. But this is how you put a video in here. So now we're going to put in some images. Right here, I'm going to put in an image. Now, I showed you earlier how to upload images when I showed you about customizing the site. You can use images that are already in there that you've uploaded already, or you can upload an image. Right now we're going to use an image that I uploaded already. So what you do is you go here, click Add Media, and I'm going to put this in here. And as you can see, I put in all this information, a caption, Will Dumpster in Recovery, and an alt text. And this description, I don't know how that got in there. I didn't put that in there, but so there's me. That's actually from a few years ago. That's from about 4 years ago. But you just click on those little handles to resize it. And then here, you can choose how it lines up with the text. So with this, it's just, you know, it's above it or, you know, in line with it. But this one will align it to the left. This one will align it with this in the center of it, on top of it. And this one will align it. Actually, the other way was the right, and then this way is the left. So, I'm gonna make, I'm gonna put another image in. I'm just gonna put one more. This paragraph is really about financial resilience, but I'm gonna go on Google and search for an image. I don't know how legal this is. If anybody wants to leave a comment, let me know. Some ways to do this legally, but I'm just going to type in resilience and go here to images. Ooh. I like that, but I don't like the text in there. If I can find a tree. Okay, that gave me an idea of what to search for. I'm going to search for here. I don't like the dimensions of that image though. Okay, here's one. It's a palm tree bending in the storm. Right click, save image as. Bending palm tree.jpg. Bending palm. I'm going to store it in my pictures. So I'm going to come back here. And what I'm going to do is click in the beginning of the paragraph. Here, this one. And then I'm going to click Add Media. I'm going to click Upload File. Select File. Bending Palm Tree. It's going to upload it. Uh-oh, did I lose my internet connection? I hope not. Oh, I wonder if it's just a large file. Or maybe somebody's using the internet in my house. We'll see what happens. Let's take a look at that. It didn't take that long to download it. Properties. Oh, it's 3 megabytes. Wonder why. Okay, so the title is Bending Palm, a caption. This alt text has to do with like Accessibility, like if somebody's blind, they obviously can't see the palm tree. But blind people use computers that talk to them. So when a blind person looks at this, their computer is going to tell them that there's a graphic of a called bending palm tree, and then they'll know, okay, so palm tree bending is like resilience, and then their computer will read the blog to them so they can see it, or they can know what it says. So I'm not going to put in a description, although I could, and that would, in fact, what I could do is, signify, palm tree bending to signify financial resilience. Okay. And you can actually set the alignment here if you want to, is another way. And I'm going to set it to the right this time, not the left. And there it is. And that looks pretty good. And here's our little caption. So now, what I want to do is set a featured image. So let's come back to our Google. And I'm going to type in financial resilience and see what comes up. Oh, I kind of like this. Let's do this. That looks kind of cool. And I don't need to put anything in there's not going to be a caption or anything. So, okay. So there's our blog post. And you can preview it. This is what it looks like. Here's our featured image. And here's our blog post. And then there's our little stuff on the side. And then there's the SEO stuff. So, like this one, you edit snippet, overspending recovery, overspending. I don't need to have overspending in there twice. Made a description. This is like a short abstract of your blog post so that it will show up on search engines and get people interested. You want it to be in the green. The orange means really it's okay, but it's too short. And the red means it's not okay because it's too long. But the more you have in here, the better, up to the point where it gets too long. So I think that's good enough. So, okay, so now let's put in a focus keyword. Let's take a look at our SEO. No links. You have just used focus keyword once before. Be sure to make sure every clear URL. Oh, it's saying I used it before. That's because I had started a blog post. I wonder if it got saved in the drafts. Let's see here. Let's save this as a draft. You can do that. And we go to over here. Wait, let's wait for it to finish. Okay. Come to all posts. Here's the draft. Let's get rid of it. Yeah, just do that. Okay. Let's come to this, edit. Come down to our SEO. Okay, so no links. The images on this page do not have all the attributes containing the focus keyword. Overspending. So let's come to, let's see here. Wonder, overspending. Let's try add, you can add things to the, you can add things to the caption. Resilience is key to getting back on track. Overspending does not have to have permanent consequences. Okay. And then, that's really the only image I put in there except for my face. That might go away. The keyword density is 0.2%, which is too low. The focus keyword was found one time. Okay. I overextended myself by overspending during this pay period. Let's try to put overspending somewhere else. After overspending these last couple of weeks. Okay. Now let's see what it says. Take some time. I know this video is gonna probably end up being a little bit long, but notice those things are gone. So now, the images on this page do not have alt attributes containing the focus keyword. Okay. Um, let's come to our media. Let's go to add media. And let's click here. Let's do an alt text. Recovery from overspending. I wonder if that'll get saved. It'll probably get saved if I insert the post and then delete whatever image comes up after that. So, here, let's get rid of this. No, let's get rid of this. Okay, because this is the same picture. It just occurred twice. But let's see if that disappeared. It didn't, so I don't know what to do. So, but it says the SEO is good. So readability needs improvement. Why, I don't know. Let's take a look at, let's put in some subtitles. So here's a subtitle. And I'm going to highlight this, and then we'll come over here, and these are different heading formats. I'm going to do the heading 2. Heading 1 is like the title of your blog. It's going to be that size. Okay. Now you can take this and drag it down. My screen is small, so. Okay, so that came down to there. Let's see here. Let's bring it back up. It's actually kind of cool how it's in both paragraphs. I'll do that. There's a typo. No. Okay, so these paragraphs are pretty small. You want your paragraphs to be small. And this is the last paragraph. Let's see what our readability is. Oh, our readability is good because I put those subtitles in. Why is this a typo? Okay, so it's ready to publish, but let's preview it once again. And I'm not going to read it. I'll read it after I finish the video, but you want to read through your blog post to make sure it makes sense and you're not rambling on about something. And with blog posts, blog posts, you want them to be between 300 and 500 words. 750 words at the most if you really have that much to say. Blog posts need to be concise, and your wording needs to be as concise as possible, but also eloquent, enjoyable, readable. You want people to be interested in it, and you don't want people to lose interest in what it is that you wrote about before they reach the end of the article. So, you could go online and get tips and tricks on how to make blog posts. But this looks pretty good. There's my video. This is what my subtitles look like. Oh, that's a Y. No, here's something that happened. That got split up. So let's come back. Here's where it got cut off. Don't try to when this happens with an image, don't try to like backspace it and connect them. Just what I did was I just put the OUR, typed the OUR right here for your YOUR. Just deleted this. Make sure it lines up. Okay. And let's preview it again. Save as a draft. I want to save your work often because there's, the modern WordPress versions save automatically, but just in case, because you don't want to lose any work. So that's a pretty short blog post. How many words is it? This is 433 words, so that's pretty good. Give or take, based on the revisions I made to it. So now I'm going to come here and click Publish. And then I'm going to come over here. Well, let's let that finish. Okay, come over here, visit the site. And actually, I do want to make one more revision to, oh shoot. Well, if I click on, I didn't put it in a category. So let's come over here, dashboard, posts, all posts. See, even after you publish it, you can still continue to revise it. Edit. And I didn't put any tags on it either. So tags help with search engine optimization. What I'm going to do here is put a read more tag, and then come over here. Oh, I put it in stages. I don't want it to be in stages. Mental health. Tags. Mental health. Budgeting. Overspending. Resilience. Recover. then click add. And then there's my tags. And now I'm going to click publish, or no, update. It's an update. And WordPress stores each version of your updates, so if you want to revert, if you made a mistake and you don't want it, you want to undo the update and revert back to a previous version of your blog post, you can. So let's come to our blog. Let's click on home. Now my home page has all my latest blog posts, which are all the blog posts because I only have 4. What is this? Oh, private demo recipe because I installed the recipe plugin. That looks delicious. Actually, I thought it had bugs in it. Does it? No. It didn't look delicious at first, but it does look delicious now. It looks like it has pine nuts and bacon, and that looks like fettuccine and pesto. It just says demo recipe. Tagliatelle, bacon, garlic, pine kernels, basil, olive oil, Parmesan cheese. So these are what the recipe plugin I downloaded. This is what the recipes look like. So that's cool. I'm definitely gonna get some recipes together because I love to cook. But this is my latest blog post. Now notice it says continue reading right here. It just gives you a little excerpt from the blog post, and then it says continue reading. That way it doesn't take up the whole page, and people can click on it and come to the actual post. Or they can click on the mental health category. And there's my blog post there with the continue reading link. And then they can go to the actual post. They can read that, watch the video, read some more. And it's a pretty short but effective blog post. And it looks good. So if you're in recovery from schizophrenia, it's really good to just express yourself in some way if you do art or writing. And if you do writing, or if you do art, you can set yourself up a blog and publish yourself and get feedback from other people. Be inspired that way. And it's really good therapy, and it's really will help you to get out of yourself and get out of those thoughts that you're being bombarded with. So I hope that this helps you, and maybe you can start your own blog, and we can kind of maybe collaborate if you do. So this is Will with Recuperate at recuperate.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, log on to the blog. And if you're watching this on the blog, good. I'm glad you joined me. And God bless you. Thanks for watching.